Shabbat Shalom and Happy Purim. Hope you're having a fun day and enjoying the frivolity of the holiday of Purim. Of course, tonight at sunset we begin Shabbat, and we are at Parashat Tetzaveh. This is the Torah portion immediately following the instructions for the building of the tabernacle that we found in Parashat Truma. This Torah portion turns to the interior furnishings of the tabernacle, including the Ner Tamid, the eternal light that was to be lit in the tabernacle, as well as the clothing to be worn by the priests. And then there's also discussion of the dedication of the priesthood and what that would look like. One of the things that I think is significant about this week's Torah portion, and hopefully has some resonance for us as we're hopefully making our way towards the end of this pandemic, is the whole discussion of the clothing that was to be worn by the priests. And why is there so much emphasis on what this looks like? There's a lot of pomp and circumstance. And we know that for royalty, throughout the centuries, there was a very distinctive kind of clothing that separated royalty from other people. And the same was true here of the priesthood. In a certain way, that appearance of the clothing is something outward, right? It's supposed to create an impression for those who see that, the special way in which a person is dressed creates a certain impression and perhaps a certain kind of respect. But at the same time, wearing that clothing is supposed to as well have an effect on the person who is wearing it. And I think about this in terms of here we are in a pandemic, and what does it say for our attitude when we're wearing sweats all the time? Some people may be wearing a shirt and tie, but underneath they're wearing shorts. We've seen that when working from home, I don't have to really get dressed up so much. And how does it affect who we are and how we behave? I know that on Shabbat, even if I'm going to a service online, I like to get dressed up. I feel that it puts me in the mood. It helps to create an atmosphere of holiness that it's different than the other days of the week. So something for us to consider. Hopefully we'll get to the time where we do dress up again and go to shul. But in the meantime, something to think about the effect that the clothes that we wear have on us. This week at Beth El the Heights Synagogue, we observe the following yurtzites: Morris Bloom, Dora J. Horowitz, Rosa Kaufman, Sue Klein, Clarence Libman, Isidore Glanz, Abram Wolf, Bernice Schenker, Solomon Malkin, Mary Cernajoy, Louis Davis, Ilan Klein, Esther Hollander, Daniel Geddes, Erwin Pilevsky, and Shelley Berkner. Again, happy Purim and Shabbat Shalom.